Tonight on Election Pulse News, attention turns to Georgia, one of the most critical battleground states in the 2026 midterm elections. As we enter the new year, early polling and political signals show that Georgia is once again in play, with no clear leader emerging so far. The race is razor tight, and both parties are watching this state closely. Georgia has become a familiar name in national politics over the last several election cycles. Once considered reliably Republican, the state has shifted into true battleground territory, where margins are narrow and outcomes remain uncertain until the very end. Right now, early data does not show a decisive advantage for either Democrats or Republicans. Instead, what we're seeing is a highly competitive environment, where small changes in turnout, messaging, and voter enthusiasm could make the difference. This is exactly what makes Georgia so important. In recent elections, Georgia has proven that it can swing either way. That reality is shaping how campaigns are approaching the state in 2026. Both parties are expected to invest heavily here, not just with advertising, but with ground operations, voter outreach, and high-profile appearances. What's driving the uncertainty? Several factors are at play. Suburban voters around Atlanta continue to shift in unpredictable ways. Rural turnout remains strong but inconsistent. Independent voters, who now make up a growing share of the electorate, are showing no clear preference this early in the cycle. Because of this, Georgia is not a state where campaigns can rely on past results. Every election here now starts close, and every cycle brings new variables. From a national perspective, Georgia could play a decisive role in determining control of the U.S. Senate. With margins expected to be tight nationwide, a state like Georgia could become the tipping point that shapes the balance of power in Washington. That's why both Democrats and Republicans are treating Georgia as a must-watch state, even this early. It's also why early signals matter. While it's far too soon to predict an outcome, the fact that Georgia remains competitive tells us something important. This race is active, unsettled, and likely to intensify as we move deeper into 2026. So what should viewers watch next? Keep an eye on new polling releases, campaign spending reports, and early organizing efforts. Any shift in those areas could be the first sign that momentum is building for one side or the other. For now, the message is clear. Georgia is not decided. Georgia is not settled. Georgia is in play. This is Election Pulse News tracking early signals before the map takes shape.